Well, good morning, Real and Raw. We are here with a little short video outside. We were up in the mountains yesterday and we found ourselves some black walnuts. So we are going to take the husks off of these and make a tincture for health and medicinal purposes. We did a video, we didn't do a video, but we did make a tincture from the black walnuts that we got off of our property. We have a small tree. We had one of the trees taken down by the DOT for the road widening project, unfortunately, but we still had a small tree. We got some harvest from that this year, and we made 3 pints of this tincture, I don't know, a week or so back. But being up in the mountains, they're a little behind us in the maturing rate. So picked these up yesterday. These look great. These are actually much healthier, I think, than the ones off of our property. There were chickens and everything all rooting around underneath this tree. So it was quite a find, I believe, quite a find. So I think this tree is a super healthy one since these are much larger. And we're going to go ahead and start taking the husks off. Now, I'm dressed like this because this is a dirty job. These stain everything. And we'll be putting gloves on today for that, along with these nice clothes that I put on. These are my stain. This is my staining shirt. So don't mind if I get it stained. We're working outside. We just don't want this stuff anywhere inside the house. It does make a mess, a little bit messy. But if you get it on your fingers and so forth, don't worry, it'll wear off in a couple weeks. But we don't necessarily need to have all these stained fingers going on. So wear the gloves. We'll start cutting these husks up here. So it's pretty simple. Actually, what we're going to do first is we're going to take these and we're going to wash them. So let me go get the bin for that, and we're going to get a little bit of a wash. A lot of them. We may not need all these, but we'll see how many we can get processed up here. So let me give these a wash, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so we're able to wash these up a little bit, get them rinsed off, and we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to be putting the pieces that we cut into mason jars. These have already been cleaned and sterilized. And it is important that once you get these, go ahead and process them pretty quickly. The first batch that we did from the ones off of our property, we waited a couple of days and they started to turn more yellow than green. So I'm excited about these, see how they work out. But we're just going to slice them down. And yeah, there's a little bit of some dark spots in these. We got a lot of work to work with, so we're going to see. We're going to pick just the best part. So there's black there. So we don't necessarily want that. So anything with the black, we're going to discard those. Oh, and the nuts are going in here. The nuts are still good. So even after we cut off the husks and so forth, the nuts that are inside here still need to dry out a bit, and then we'll work on cleaning the rest of the husk off later, and using that possibly to extract the nut meat. So just going to cut these, put them in the jar, and we got a little bigger jars. We got quart jars this time. See, we're just slicing this off. This flesh looks pretty good on this one. Yeah, much better shape. They're going to just depend on how bruised they got when they fell from the tree, or maybe the time frame that they fell from the tree. They fell earlier and later. And you can see how quickly, look how quickly they already start to turn. Yeah, that's what would be staining your hands, just brownish oil that's coming out of here, I guess, is what's. So yeah, you can hear there going down the side of the nut inside, so that's what you're seeing right here. The hard shell of the nut, and then there's the nut meat inside of that. But yeah, that's all we got to do right there. I'm gonna weed through here. We got some black stuff. You know, we got plenty to work with, so we're gonna just use the better of the stuff. This is, you know, for health purposes. This is an amazing tincture that we kind of learned about. We have not done it before. We have not used it before, but it is an anti-parasite. It also helps with many other things. It is very beneficial, and we're very fortunate to have a tree on our property that has, you know, the black walnuts, so that we can utilize this resource. These are, you know, nice big chunks coming off of here. Yeah, there we go. Jars are filling up fast. Just throw the nuts in there. We're going to deal with that at a later time. Well, I'm going to keep cutting here. I'm going to fill up, I don't know how many jars here, and we'll be back with you in a few minutes. Okay, so we cut up a few jars here. I'm going to fill them up about 2/3, 3/4 of the way full. And then we're going to go ahead and fill it off with vodka, alcohol. We're going to let that sit in there for, yeah, like 3, maybe 4 months. And it'll be ready to use then. You can see here why we're using the gloves. It's important. And we're going to do this, put the lids on, and we still have quite a few more to do. We could probably make as much or more with the remaining that we have. They turn out very nice. They're very easy to cut, and very pleased with how easily this is to accomplish. No danger of slipping with the knife and cutting yourself and so forth. Pretty simple process. So we'll fill this up here. And we'll see if there's enough in here to fill this one too, maybe. Most likely not. We'll have to go get another bottle. That might be our limiting factor today, is how much vodka we have. Yeah, see, that didn't do it. So, and then this is a nice glass bottle. We're going to save this bottle. We can use this to put our apple cider vinegars in or something else as we make different things, or we can rebottle it back into here for storage. So we'll grab another bottle. I'll go ahead and finish these off, and it's pretty simple. I'm just going to go ahead and put a ring and a lid. You know, something now, as we've been doing this a few years, it's like, you know what, let's go ahead, put the lids on so they line up. There. That's what we'll do with the rest of these. And then, you know, we may come and turn these every day or two for the first couple weeks. But after that, they're just going to sit like 3-4 months. And we'll come back in later. Have a great day. Real and Raw out.